that mech doesn't have any health, but it's still walking. Like, legit. Love. What is up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. This time we're starting Mass Effect 2 on the channel. I'm absolutely, I'm hyped for this. I really am. I absolutely love Mass Effect, as you guys know. We originally did Mass Effect 1 when we first did the channel back in 2015. So this is sort of been put off, so to speak. But I am looking forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. This will be episodes of about 20 minutes to half an hour, so we'll see how far we get through in the space that we have. I will be keeping an eye on our recording time as well. So let's just jump straight into it with a new game, and yeah, we'll be making the exact same decisions because now that we've gone from Xbox to PC, it's more we need to make the same decisions from our first save, just so we keep the continuation, keep it flowing, so to speak. So we'll jump into, like I say, a new game, and female, because obviously we were female in the first game, and it'll ask us to quickly confirm our settings here. So just like before, we're going to put it on casual because we just want a nice easy playthrough, nice easy, no stress, nothing like that, We will also put it on auto level as off because we want to use our own, well, I'd rather use my own judgment when spending skill points, especially when it comes to ammo powers for teammates. Subtitles is on, obviously, because you never know who might be watching this. Squad power usage is on, so when enabled, squad members automatically use their effective powers in combat. When disabled, squad members only use defensive and ammo powers automatically. So basically they can use any powers they want, whether it be warp or throw or singularity, etc. They can use any power they wish, and obviously autosave is on as well. So we'll hit continue, and let's jump into it. I will also be quiet during cutscenes, just like in the first playthrough that we did of Mass Effect 1. So, silence.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Not sure why the mouth moving and the audio was a bit out of sync there. Not entirely sure on that one, but we'll leave it. I won't bother to read all this out. You guys can pause the video and feel free to read it in your own time.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers there. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out!
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. You won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard, Liara, go. Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go, go, go!
It's a lot of damage, not gonna lie. But in any case, can we just quickly address Joker's sort of evasive maneuvers? So get the Joker in the cockpit of the Normandy, right? Okay. So basically, yeah, Joker did an evasive maneuver before the first beam hit, and the collective vessel just fired in a straight line, and the Normandy did seem to just sort of glide into the beam. So it sort of makes me question what Joker was actually doing there. That was definitely not an evasive maneuver, but there's still power to the ship, obviously. But it's a lot of damage, and there's probably a lot. I don't understand how, with this amount of damage, how most of the crew got off the ship. I mean, I have played Mass Effect 2 before, I really have. I will admit that straight off the bat. So it's, yeah, it makes me question why. It makes me question why Mass Effect, why the crew got off the Normandy so fast.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy! I can still save her!
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
And then Shepard's just left floating in space. It must be weird floating around in space, do you think? Like, there's no, like, it's just like, there's no gravity, there isn't anything, so you're just sort of floating there with no bounds. It's like, what do I do? But yeah, but Shepard's suit took some damage. RIP in pieces. I do sincerely apologise for taking a drink there. yeah, my throat's a bit raw this morning. I don't know if you can tell, like if my voice is different or anything. I don't know if you could tell. Right, so this is the part where I'm going to cut out. Basically, this Mass Effect Genesis is a DLC package that allows me to make the same decisions from the Mass Effect 1 into the Mass Effect 2 save. So I'm going to quickly skip this part, and you know, I'll make the same decisions that I did in the first game. So just bear with me, and I'll be back in a sec. So we saved Ashley, we saved Rex, we saved the Council. We chose Anderson for the Council position. What else did we do? There's another key decision in there, but basically all the main decisions that we say. Oh, Liara as our romance interest. That's right. So that's our 5 decisions, 5 big decisions through the first game made and imported into this one. So now it's just a case of creating our character, and I think we'll just go with the default face. To be fair, I really do think we will. Oh, I don't know. I'll have a quick look up some faces and. I'll make a decision on that one, because we do actually have the option of going with a custom face rather than the default appearance, just like, you know, that's the difference between Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, and obviously Mass Effect 3, because there's a lot more customization options in Mass Effect 3, which I'll get into when we get to that playthrough, but in this one, it's, you know, the customization was a lot better than Mass Effect 1, and I just really want to try and experiment with that, so instead of going with the default appearance, I think we will choose a custom face. So if you give me a sec once the screen loads up, and yeah, I'll get a. So that's basically that right there. So it's Holly Shepard, obviously, because we need to name her from. We need to keep the name, the continuity correct. So obviously Holly Shepard being, you know, the name that we chose in the first game, and obviously the default appearance just isn't what I want. She looks a bit like she looks a bit weird. So we'll go with the custom female, custom appearance, and I'll be back in a sec once we get a custom face sorted out. Alright guys, and we've got our custom face. I've made a few changes to obviously the appearance of the original face, and that is the code, obviously the face code down below if you don't want to use it in your own Mass Effect 2 playthrough. So we'll just go ahead and accept that now. And obviously we were a soldier, we were Earthborn, and we were ruthless. Let's accept that and confirm. Bob's your uncle, easy as that. I'm looking forward to this. I am actually looking forward to playing this. Like I say, I really do enjoy Mass Effect 2. So now for the fun part.
Something's wrong. She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings.
And you're about to understand why my webcam is.
Oh my God, Miranda
is here.
I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative.
Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Alright, so now you're about to understand why my camera is where it is.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door. Go keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Yeah, okay. So we'll just be, this is basically the tutorial level, guys. So just walk over to the thermal clip, reload, open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. There is... Yep. I was expecting that. So basically, I need to rearrange this. So that goes there. You can go there. You can go there. Thank you. So basically, this is the tutorial level. You've just woke up from obviously being reconstructed, and obviously you were dead. Hence why you were sort of lying in that bed in terms of, you know, the accident from the original Normandy. That mech doesn't have any health, but it's still walking, like legit. Fluff. Right, so yeah, you died on the original Normandy, and basically you were put back together by this organization here, which I will not say who it is until it is revealed. But yeah, you were basically rebuilt, you were reborn, so to speak, reincarnated, and yeah, you're now, like I said, tutorial level is basically introducing you to the controls and everything like that, and all the different mechanics that Mass Effect 2 had in place. Because this is, like, Mass Effect 2 was a very big step up from the original Mass Effect in terms of the technology used, normal mechanics, in terms of, I'll actually show you, so get rid of that. Get rid of that. So this is one of the mechanics, and it's a mini game, and it's one of, like, basically there was only, I think there was only one mini game in the first Mass Effect, whereas this is obviously the second. Like this has two different mini games in the same game. So it's basically just memory. So those two go together. That goes together. That goes together. Them two and them two. And that's basically it. That is basically it. We won't read the Cerberus data logs because, yeah, I'd rather just focus on the actual game and content itself rather than listening to every single piece of information lying around. Not gonna lie, that mech had shit aim, NGL. And now we encounter our first teammate, and there we go.
You were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible. Unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
Ever since I woke up, someone's been telling me where to go and what to do. I need answers.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Maybe it's time we got moving.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
The good stuff being pull by this is what I'm saying with this is what I've been saying in the whole tutorial level. You know, it's introducing you to using powers and everything like that.
Unit member offline.
Thank you. Headshot.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
So what I'm going to do is, obviously, as we're going through, I'm not going to be asking him every single question. We're just going to try and progress. We're going to get the key information that we need, and then we'll progress through, you know, we'll progress through the conversation. So let's just get the hell out of here.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
How convenient. level design at its finest. Alright then, so we've basically, we're just using the M3 Predator as our weapon. I really wish we had... That hurts. The little wake-up squeal there from the mechs did hurt my ears there, not gonna lie. And that's just wallop.
Wilson, where are you? Server room B. Hurry! They're out of control! Up those stairs, Shepard. Oh god, I'm hit! They shot me!
Ah, get out of it. I've been shot like 100 times. Stop whinging.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Alright. Thank you. Okay. See, that's the beauty about the hotbar. This is why I kind of switched to PC, because you don't have to keep going into like the power wheel, as it's known as on console. You can just select it using your number buttons on the top of your keyboard. So yeah, it's complete. It's more convenient.
Why do you even have security?
Plus the graphics are so much better.
You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttle.
And then just use overload.
That's it.
Done.
Let's get out of here.
This is getting tense, Shepard.
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The LAZARUS project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
It's as simple as that. The second, I mentioned minigames earlier, the second minigame in the game is this little gem, and that is sort of like a code hack. You need to just, it's basically just matching the three. As you can see my mouse on the screen here, this is what you need to match it to, and here you'll have 3 rows of 3, or 3 rows of 5. And you've got to just match them up, so I'm looking for a line, that one. I'm looking for that one. And there we go. Easy as that. This is what I mean, guys. I mean, PC, having a powerful PC now, so it allows me to play more PC games, and obviously, like I say, the graphics are so much better in terms of like on games and stuff like that. So this is kind of why I switched it over to Mass Effect 2. Plus, I've got all the DLC on PC on Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 anyway. So yeah, this is, like I say, this is kind of why I switched it over to PC. I hope you guys don't mind. It's still the same playthrough. Wilson with the overload, my G. Anyway, let's get off this bloody station.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Let's have a look. No.
I've had enough.
All of this stuff's already been explained. I've
lifetime.
just, you know, I've
Or
just
two,
looked
in your
through
case.
the conversation
Come on.
options. Most of it's already been explained through the conversations we've had with Jacob, so I'm not going to bother. Oh, I'm so cold. I actually legitimately am. I do apologise for the fan in the background, but I am freezing. Jesus.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
I did what was necessary.
Those bastards were dug in
Why
deep
not?
in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
He's just gonna have to. He's just gonna have to trust that, you know, your little project was successful. And I've spent a lot of this. This is the problem with tutorials. You sort of.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
When I say, like, you know, I'm going to be quiet during the conversations and stuff like that. That's a problem with tutorials. Tutorials are filled with conversation, especially Mass Effect 2s and Mass Effect 3s. So I do sincerely apologise on that one. But what we'll actually do is, if you give me a second, and I will have, you know, I'll change our armour and everything. So just give me a sec. So we have our custom armour. I've gone with like a dark red theme, black and dark red theme. Let me know what colours you guys actually want, and you know, I'll make that happen. But as far as this episode is concerned, we will quickly talk to the elusive man, and then we'll just go ahead and end the episode there. So, like I say, quiet during the cutscenes as normal. Let's go and talk to the elusive man.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers. just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Nothing you say is going to convince me to trust you. I need more than words.
I'd be disappointed if I could persuade you that easily. Go and see for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
It's that simple. And now we have another tutorial to do, which is open the menu and select Squad and update our and update our points. So I'm just going to purchase disruptor ammo because disruptor ammo is the best one for us to use. I always use disruptor ammo for weapons and stuff like that. I don't know why, I just do. I think it does have like stun properties, especially when you get it to heavy disruptor ammo, so that's probably why I use it. To be fair, I don't like using incendiary ammo unless I have to go up against someone with like heavy armor or anything like that. So this is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you so very much for watching. It has been a very long episode, I do apologise, but I wanted to get all the tutorial stuff out the way first, so all we've got to do now is just go to Freedom's Progress and continue on from there. So thank you so very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, drop a thumbs up, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button as well, and the notifications icon so you know when I release new content. If you want to get in touch, my Twitter is @TalonFlameHD. It's right below my webcam here. You know, drop me a tweet, drop me a DM, all that good stuff. You know, it's the best way to find out about the channel and any updates as well about, you know, upcoming content or whatever. So again, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.